This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today standing up. I am not sitting down. I am standing up today on this lovely day. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Guys, I don't know. I'm feeling zesty. Someone give me an audio check. Let me know if my audio's good. Let me know if you're feeling zesty today. I am so excited to be live. I'm excited to be here all of the time. Let me be honest with you. I'm always excited to be here. Guys, we have news today. We're going to talk about a Bitcoin-backed dollar, which is a cool proposal, something zesty, brought about by RFK Jr. We also are going to talk about some FUD being thrown in the crypto markets and some other news that we have going on today, all very important and worth sharing. So if you are here, please make sure you smash these likes, you subscribe, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, the banks, everything. I got you. Do not worry. We have a goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers, so let's make sure we get there today on this fine day. It's a fine day, a fine Wednesday. All right, let's see who is here. Let's say hi to everybody. Okay, we got Matthew Vollmer. We got, Mike Vollmer. Sorry, I don't know why I said Matthew. I saw Matthew Miller and Mike together. Sorry, Mike Vollmer. We got Matthew Miller in the chat. Let me see if I could just see participants. That would be awesome. We got Alexandra G, Automatic Beats, my girl Alexandra G, Board Type Crow. We got Bulldog, Crypto Outcast, Dan Ruggs Gensler. I like that name, Dan Ruggs Gensler. I like that. Wild Zoo, feeling zesty. Yes, we're feeling zesty. Let's make sure there's no issues there. Let's make sure there's no issues. And shout out to, again, Kenny O. Kenny O's the best mod on TikTok, man. Make sure you guys smash these likes. Again, share the stream out with friends. Let's get 10,000 followers over on TikTok. Let's get 20,000 subs on YouTube. You know, that's a goal. It's nice to see everyone. Commander Crunk is here. John Foster and Little Emma. Hope you guys are doing well. We got ENF, John Germain, Raul Fibonacci. Welcome to the show. If you are here, please make sure to say hi to me. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash is here as well. Welcome, Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. Am I missing anyone else? Board Type Crow, I think I said hello to. I think I got everyone. I want to say I got everyone. I think I'm good. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Welcome to the stream. All right, Zesty Gang. I love that. Let's go. Oh, we love our Zesty Gangs. And we're going to go over some crypto news. We're going to go over everything today. I got you guys covered. But if you are a member, make sure you throw out those Bitcoin emojis in the chat. Let me know that you are hype and you're excited to be here today, my friends. The former miner. No, there is no former miner. He's still mining. Okay, let's get that right out of the way. Again, let's make sure we get 100 likes and 100 live viewers for this Zesty stand-up special. Yeah, I kind of like standing up. I'm going to see how this goes today. We got the crypto backpacker. Nice to see ya. All right, guys, we're going to get into our crypto news, and I'm very excited to go over the market recap. We got some things going on the charts. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. That thing is adorable. I absolutely love it. All right. Now that we started off with a Zesty super chat, let's get, we have a rose too. Thank you, backpacker. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. This is zesty. This is so zesty. All right, guys, we're going to get into the market recap here. There we go. And a boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I feel like, whenever I say like bada bing, bada boom, I think of that line from Pitbull. I forgot, what is it? There's a song. He's like, bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide as I step in the room. I think that's awesome. Shout out to Pitbull. Anyway, we got our market recap on the daily here with our crypto bubbles. We got XRP is in the green, 5.5%. We got BSV out here up 8%. XLM is doing good. Maker is doing good. HBAR is doing all right. We got Solana up 4% somehow. Mint is up 15%. Bit is still a big gainer, and so is CAS. Let's actually check out the week. I'm interested in taking a gander at that. Past week, still XRP is our biggest gainer pretty much in this space, up 70%. XLM up 46, Solana up 20. All right, I got it. Doge is up a nice 6%, which we do like to see as well, Right now, Bitcoin is she's a little angry. I don't know. Bitcoin, she's moody. She's moody today. She's not happy. She's not excited, but she's not upset either. You know what I mean? Bitcoin, she's just hanging there. What are we doing below 30K? I couldn't tell you. What are we doing below 30K Bitcoin? We're currently at $29,984 Bitcoin. We're up 0.41%. We're still sideways trading. It's like we're slowly edging off a cliff over here. I'm very upset. We also got market Cipher showing us that we do have some green money flow coming in here. The VWAP is still below the zero line, and it looks like it's slumping. The momentum is continuing to shift downward. It's just so sideways. What is the deal? What is the deal? I just don't get it. Bitcoin needs to make up its mind. It's like either we're moving or we're not. Clearly not. Literally, clearly not. As you guys can see, this range is coming back into relevance where we're looking at this range between 28.4 and 30.5K. Again, it seems like we're slowly drifting downwards. I don't like it, don't want it. Ideally, you guys know what I want. I want above 30.5 or to close above this level right here, 31.5. Would be great to close above that level and outperform July and June and possibly go back to our highs that we saw here back in May of 2022. That's ideally zesty. That's like, ooh, we're getting to move on. But no. Seems like Bitcoin is just doing what it wants when it wants, which is what Bitcoin does, which is probably why a lot of people are angry with her right now. And that's probably why she's a little moody, because people are angry at her. Like, what's going on? Again, it's still sideways trading with Bitcoin. I wish I could tell y'all something different. I really wish I could tell y'all something different. It's just, we're going to have to wait. And again, Bitcoin makes its move when nobody expects it. Oh, people are like, Bitcoin's dead right now. Why am I touching Bitcoin? Until it ends up popping. Then it's like, oh my gosh, the next run is here. Holy sheesh. You never know. Again, people could still think we're in a bear market. People could think we're in a bull market. You could think about it both ways. That still we're down over maybe 50% from our highs of Bitcoin, 69K, very much below half of that. Or you could be like, maybe this is the beginning of a bull market because we clearly saw nap time down here, guys. Clearly saw nap time over here at 15K, 15 to 17K, all the way between November and January. People slept on Bitcoin, and then we basically doubled from the bottom, which was 15.5K. We're at 30K even right now. We basically almost doubled from the bottom. So you could think about it, maybe this is the beginning of a bull market, or, this is a fake out. I don't know. A lot of people have their speculations. But you guys know I'm always bullish on Bitcoin. All of these institutions are coming in right now. We're seeing a big flow of money coming into the space. It may not be reflecting that much over the charts because a lot of time there are OTC deals, but think about it, friends. Institutions talking smack, FUD being thrown everywhere by plebs. Like, when they really bring out people like Ben McKenzie, an actor from the OC, to talk about money and talk about Bitcoin, that's how you know, like, we're really, like, on the edge of something beautiful because they have the weirdest people trying to FUD us right now, the weirdest people. We're going to continue, though. I want to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum's at 1911, guys. You guys know what number have we been talking about constantly for probably over a month. 1911 Ethereum. And would you look at that? 1911 Ethereum just sitting and looking at us in the eyeballs. Again, we got $1,911 Ethereum, up 0.69% right now, which is very interesting, a very interesting percentage. As you guys can see, sideways trading with Ethereum for a while. Take a gander at Market Cipher, though. She's telling us that we do have green money flow, though it is edging downwards. And then the VWAP seems to have a nice spike up, which I do enjoy. When we see sharp moves like this in a VWAP, it usually leads to some nice stuff. But again, we want to see that confidence carry over to above the zero line. That's ideally like where the zest comes in. where the Zest comes in. Also, we need that money flow to stay up, and we need momentum to shift upwards as well. But 1911 Ethereum is just looking at us in the face. She's mocking us, 1911 Ethereum. She's like, haha, look, I'm at 1911. I'm at my resistance. Now you're going to have to stare at it until I finally make a move, plebs. Yeah, that's what she's doing. That's what Ethereum is doing, just laughing at us, saying, I'm at 1911. You guys are going to have to debate, will I break through to $2,000 Ethereum, or will I just sit here and sideways trade again between 1820 and 1911? Because that seems to be the trend here. That seems to be where Ethereum likes to have fun. Oh yeah, let me just sideways trade from April 4th all the way basically up till July 19th, just between 1820 and 1911 Ethereum. I feel like that sounds great. Traders are going to love this. Yeah, that's Ethereum's mindset. That's Ethereum's mindset. However, we're always looking at other cryptocurrencies as well, particularly one of my favorites, Litecoin. Litecoin, look at Litecoin leading the market once again. Litecoin is up 1.62% right now at $93.05. Would you take a gander at her Litecoin? Thank you for the subscription, by the way, and thank you for the kind words over there on the TikToks. I appreciate it. I saw that pinned comment before. Again, we got $93 Litecoin. The Litecoin halving, oh shoosh, I'm such a bad influencer. We got 14 days, 2 weeks, 2 glorious weeks until the Litecoin halving is here, and I am so happy about it. Oh my sheesh. The Litecoin halving, it's an important time in history. It's honestly a historical time. We need in a controlled inflation schedule. We need a finite supply in our money. We need fungibility. We need privacy. We need to build on top of blockchain tech. And everything I just said is what Litecoin has to offer us. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's the longest running blockchain with no downtime. Not even Bitcoin can say it. Now again, although all these facts are stated, Litecoin is still, at least in my eyes, undervalued. Millions of Litecoin being moved every day, millions and millions of Litecoin. And keep in mind, there will only be 84 million Litecoins ever exist. So for millions of Litecoin to be moving on the daily means that there's a lot of interest in Litecoin. And why it's $93, I literally just can't even tell you. Can't even tell you. But we do have red money flow coming in, and it's just giving us a little bit of a bear signal here. Although this could turn around at any second. Any second that we could have that VWAP that pops right through, because she is on that zero line. So we're on the edge of something. That's what market Cipher is telling us. Not really bearish, but telling us that we're on the edge of something. On the edge of a move. We're going to move. We're going to move. Now we do have, again, $93 Litecoin. We're above $91. We have this range that we have, this local range, from $91 to $102, $103 basically. That's what we've been messing with literally since January. January, I tell you, January. Guys, make sure you guys are smashing these likes, sharing the stream out with friends. We need 100 likes and 100 live viewers. Keep that in mind. We also have, again, $93 Litecoin. So it seems like Litecoin's doing all right. Again, it's kind of leading the market. Bitcoin was kind of in the red before, along with Ethereum. And now Litecoin's going up. So it seems like, again, leading the market. Does this quite often. What I'm looking out for now, friends, is heading towards like $95, $96 Litecoin. Because we've been trending down. We had this, again, resistance point basically at like 102. We had Wix go and test that level Thursday last week, Friday last week. We took a dip down below this resistance again at 96 bucks. Tapped $91, which was also a resistance, but hopefully can be now looked at as support. And now we're heading back up, but our next target, again, is that resistance here at 96 bucks. We want to stay above that, ideally. Ideally, staying above 91 bucks is great. Hitting that 96 and staying above that is fantastic. And then again, the next target's 102, 105. You guys know the levels we're watching out for, since we had that wick up here to 105 back on my birthday, February 16th, that we didn't revisit until this cup and handle played out last week. And we had some price action here up to like $114, $115 Litecoin. Again, you want to break through that 96, you want to break through that 102, so that way you can have open Zest to go for that 105 and 115 range. That's the zest. Hopefully we see some Litecoin pump while we're here, while we're streaming. So we're going to keep an eye out for that, because I do feel like we're on the edge of something right now. A move is about to go down. Something's going to happen. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm just too zesty. Maybe I'm too hype. I don't know. Maybe I just like to... Doge is at an interesting point, too. Literally at 0.069 cents. 0.069 cents. I did see No G was very enthusiastic with this number as well on the Twitter.com. Up 0.48%. I don't know if No G is in the chat. I feel like he should be in the chat. No G, are you here? Absolutely. Absolutely, No G is here. Yes, No G, looking at this for you, bud. Listen, Doge is getting zesty. We're getting zesty. Look at Doge. Look at Doge. Oh, sheesh.
0.25000000 LTC.
Oh my gosh, I dropped my mouse out of excitement. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Yay! Oh my gosh, I feel like a rock star. I love my Litecoin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That literally like makes my morning. Makes my morning. Again, we got like 0.069 cent Doge. We have this interesting thing playing out here. Kind of looks like the weekly chart on Bitcoin, like during nap time actually, right here. And before, then we sideways traded and like kind of took off. That was crazy. Actually, it looks like that formation. Not saying that's gonna happen. Just reminds me of that. But again, we're above this resistance of 6.5 cents, which was huge. And I'm hoping that we could again kind of revisit this 8 cent range right here. And then once we hit 8 cents, it's like open zest for 10. But yeah, I know No G's looking for that 10 cents as well, and I'm looking for it too. I'm so happy. Let's go. Let's go. Got my Litecoin already. Woohoo! All right, guys, again, it's great to see all of y'all. We're extra spicy today, yes, because again, I am standing up. I feel like a free range, I feel like a chicken that's been in its cage and now gets to run around in the fields, woo, woo. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh, I literally cannot. Now, of course, like we were talking about yesterday, all of a sudden, your favorite actor could become a financial guru. Overnight, it seems. Now, who am I referring to right now? Who did we talk about yesterday? It was none other than your favorite swaggy guy from the OC, the guy with the good hair. Ben McKenzie. Ben McKenzie played Ryan Atwood on the OC. He was a pretty swaggy character. Looked like he would be a fan of Bitcoin, something that could give him freedom and help other people that were in his situation, in the show when he first got brought up before he went to the OC. Now he's saying Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, crypto's a Ponzi scheme, and that 99% of people lose and the 1% benefits. Well, I don't know. I hate to break it to little Ben McKenzie, but there's a lot of people that are unbanked in other countries that are looking to own something right now, people in other countries that are oppressed and can't even buy anything because they're not allowed to. The Bitcoin gives you that opportunity to transact and own something. Well, let's check in on Ben McKenzie. He was on CNBC. We did show you another clip yesterday from CBS. Now he did continue his rampage on CNBC. Let's check out Ben McKenzie and his feelings on Bitcoin and crypto.
I don't trust the marketplace. The marketplace is pretty bad.
That's your biggest concern with it, the marketplace and how.
Well, my biggest concern is regular people who've lost a lot of money. 40 to 50 million Americans invested in cryptocurrency. Most of them have lost money. Cryptocurrency, the market, closely resembles a Ponzi scheme or multi-level marketing scheme. And studies have shown that in MLMs, 99% of people lose, and the 1% benefits. In crypto.
Let me ask a simple question to little Brian Atwood, Ben McKenzie here. The 1% benefits from crypto, how? When, yes, of course they could benefit. Everyone could benefit. But how much does the 1% benefit from the traditional financial system? Where the central bankers, the ones that are printing the money, are obviously the richest people in the world, and they're the ones controlling our lives. like the Bank for International Settlements. There are all the central banks colluding on printing money, doing CBDCs, and we're the ones that have to pay the cost. And keep in mind, the Bank for International Settlements controls 95% of the world's economy. And on top of that, you look at the insider trading that's within our own jurisdiction. On top of the hedge funds that obviously get the plays before other people do, it's actually a plain known fact. So I think Bitcoin and cryptocurrency evens the playing field versus the 1% that always gets to win with the hedge funds and the stock market and the central banks.
It's time to cue the Gary Gensler audio clip, huh?
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Thank you.
So it would be the exchange owners, it would be the VC firms, it would be the people that issue the coins.
Would it be fixed if the regulatory structure were different, if the SEC or the CFTC or Congress laid rules to say which one of them was supposed to be in charge?
That would definitely help.
You think it could be
Crypto's
fixed?
benefited enormously from the gray area between how we classify securities and commodities. Bitcoin was classified as a commodity in 2014, I believe, because of a strict reading of the CEA, the Commodity Exchange Act of 1936, which, the futures are being traded of Bitcoin, and therefore you could classify it as a commodity because it had not been classified.
How much of your issue is around Bitcoin versus the other currencies? Because I could even make an argument that the other currencies are even more precarious, if you will, than where Bitcoin really is.
Well, that's certainly true. I mean, even worse is probably how I would say it. I mean, at least with Bitcoin, theoretically, the number is limited, right? There are only 21 million Bitcoin that can ever be mined. Bitcoiners usually make a conflation there. They confuse limited supply with scarcity. Those are not the same things, as anyone with a degree in economics knows. Scarcity only occurs when demand exceeds supply at the price of zero. So something can be limited in supply and scarce because there's demand for it, or it can be limited in supply but not scarce.
Okay, you should talk to this gentleman over here, Mr. Joe.
No,
because
we are
because Joe likes Bitcoin.
I do,
okay.
but I bought it at 4,000, and at the time said at the next halving, is it possible to go to 50 or 55, and it went from 4 to 62. So I had a much different experience than you. Sold most of it at 50. I guess I didn't have a lot in it,
No,
but
people
I
make
read
money, and I'm not.
No.
That's
And we have Tom Lee on earlier. He's great, smart guy, stock analyst, thinks Bitcoin's going to 200,000. So we have, Kathy Wood, BlackRock wants to have an ETF.
MTC consistent lives match my $2 boys Doge to moon.
Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Paul Tudor Jones, Stan Druckenmiller.
Sure.
And
Did you see how upset he got? Because Joe had a good experience with Bitcoin. Joe Kernan bought Bitcoin at $4,000, sold at $50K. I mean, it seems like Joe's okay with Bitcoin, but apparently, according to Ben McKenzie, only the 1% really benefits and everyone loses money. It seems like Ryan Atwood or Ben McKenzie is a little upset, like Gary Gensler, when maybe he got roasted. Maybe you bought and sold at the wrong time, Ben. Maybe that's why you're upset. Don't blame crypto because you didn't make the right decision.
just across the board, it didn't take me long to understand how the unbanked could benefit from this. And I also understand the distributed ledgers, and I understand it was only, I mean, I didn't, you say you did a deep dive. It only took me about 20 pages of the Bitcoin Standard to understand that this was probably something that, do you think all these firms are going to have egg on their face?
So the democratized, decentralized future of money is brought to you by BlackRock?
I don't know. Maybe. They may. I mean, if they think it's gold, if they think it's, You know, if
Oh,
they
that's
get
why I was- yeah.
digital gold.
Right, exactly. And that's why I was explaining the difference between
No, I heard that,
supply
but
and
so
scarcity.
a lot of smart people are fooled by it. You think it's going to zero eventually?
No, that's like a. I mean, look.
Where do you think it's
a
going?
Story. I can't predict the future any more than anyone else. But I
Do you
would
think
say
it's
this.
going lower?
Yes,
Okay. Do you think eventually there will not be something called Bitcoin?
it's a story. It'll last as long as people believe in it.
Okay.
But that's what
Bitcoin is a story that will last as long as everybody believes in it. And that, my friends, is how you describe the traditional fiat system. Oh my.
10 times better than no G.
Sheesh. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the $200. Whoa. 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 Basically, Ben McKenzie does not understand Bitcoin. I just don't even get what he just said, that BlackRock likes Bitcoin. Okay, it doesn't, just because someone has interest in Bitcoin, BlackRock likes Bitcoin, it doesn't take away from the decentralization. It has an actual finite supply and is divisible, like 100 million Satoshis is one Bitcoin versus 100 cents is a dollar. So there is divisibility. You're able to transact with it. And Joe Kernan was right. After 20 pages of reading the Bitcoin standard, you can understand what Bitcoin does for the unbanked. So does he not care about the unbanked? Does he not care about people that are not on the same level of comfortability as him, not as fortunate as him? Crypto's a story that will last as long as people believe in it. That's the fiat system. Because what is the dollar backed by? Nothing. I say it again and again to the point where my earbuds fall out. Fiat is backed by nothing. It is money printing out of thin air. And they said we could print money out of thin air because we're the government. Yes, that we have that clip somewhere. Yes, they really said that. So, as far as I'm concerned, fiat, the central banks, is just a story that will last as long as people believe in it. Because you don't need to pick up a weapon to defend Bitcoin like you do fiat. You don't need to oppress people for the currency to work like fiat. Bitcoin, crypto, that is the answer. Where anyone, anywhere in the world can own something, transact permissionlessly without an intermediary, and a lot cheaper and faster than if they did. And without the oppression, without the control. And you actually own it. You're in control versus a CBDC, versus the traditional financial system you have now where you can't spend your money the way you want to spend your money. I hope that clicks for Ben McKenzie when a CBDC comes through and he can't go fly on a private jet and a yacht that weekend.
I'm with him in that regard. It is I mean, to the extent that gold is a story of sorts.
No, I think it's a real. The 6 or 7 characteristics that gold have are all manifested.
But I think
in
that maybe the most important part of what you've laid out is it doesn't matter if you believe in Bitcoin or any of these or not, it's the exchanges.
Yeah,
if the exchanges
Right.
are run by complete fraudsters and Ponzi schemes,
Right.
you're hosed either way.
Right.
Exactly. Great point.
No.
But if you bought any pandemic.
Just because if an exchange goes down like FTX, it does not affect Bitcoin. Remember that, guys. It does not affect Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the blockchain still works. Blocks are being produced. People are still able to transact permissionlessly. Just because if a centralized exchange gets wiped out, it does not mean that decentralized exchanges will be washed out. It doesn't mean that people won't transact peer-to-peer like we did before exchanges came out. Because remember, that was a thing too. That was a thing too. And it's just something that they just don't choose to acknowledge, which I think is wrong. Which I think is wrong. It should be acknowledged. Insane. Absolutely insane to me.
Darling, you lost the same amount as you lost in Bitcoin. Pandemic, darling, you lost the same amount as you lost in Bitcoin.
No.
Yeah, you did. Zoom, Netflix was 700, it went to 200. The same percentage losses are across the board in any of the stock market. Look at the high and lows on any of the Meta.
Right.
Just was at 80. It's back to 300. It had already made the round trip. So the percentage losses aren't, even with blue chip companies, you see 50% down.
FTX claimed 1.2 million retail traders in the United States alone. Those
What does
people
that have
can't
to
get
do
their
with
money out.
Bitcoin?
Celsius claimed 1 million.
Now you're talking about the FTX and you're talking about Binance. You're not talking about the underlying asset.
Yeah, but
Thank
that's what
you.
The
started
underlying
with.
asset
You
is
started with
traded
three.
through the exchanges.
No, I understand, but you don't need to trade Bitcoin. You have your own wallet and just
Yeah,
keep
but
it.
that's not how it works. People trade it through the exchanges. That's
And I think
the
it's
Joe Curtin just said, keep it in your wallet. Self-custody. And you won't be affected. And Ben McKenzie goes, no, that's not how it works. Oh. Well, then what are we doing here? Have we been doing Bitcoin wrong the whole time? Self-custody, the reason why we're in this space, the reason why Bitcoin was created to be a decentralized electronic peer-to-peer cash system. Self-custody, owning something, being your own bank. Oh, I guess that's not how crypto works. I guess we've just been doo-doo-doos for the past 14 years. Doo-doo-doos.
fair to be concerned about the people who got ripped off by those exchanges.
Yeah, I mean,
Lost.
look, all due
Definitely,
respect-
but you don't blame it on Bitcoin. You blame it on the exchanges.
on
Thank you.
Satoshi Nakamoto. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be glib here. I have spent 2 years investigating this industry. I've interviewed Sam Bankman-Fried, now indicted for fraud.
Right.
I interviewed Alex Mashinsky, who was arrested last week and indicted for fraud. I've written articles about Binance, the biggest exchange in the crypto industry by a country mile. I have done my homework. If people disagree with me, read my book. Feel free.
But that's like,
If people disagree with me, read my book. Why would anyone read your book when you're literally putting out false information? Yes, FTX, that was fraud. Absolutely. Alex Mashinsky, can't say anything for that dude. So instead of going after Bitcoin, going after the underlying asset that has nothing to do with the exchanges, why don't you go after Gary Gensler? Why don't you go after the SEC, the people that were trying to protect you or should be trying to protect you from people like SBF, from people like Alex Mashinsky? Why isn't he questioning Gary Gensler and saying, hey, Gary, you were meeting with Sam Bankman-Fried behind closed doors. Why didn't you think of asking them how their business is going? Why didn't you see what was going on behind their closed doors? Why didn't you name FTT as security? Why aren't those questions being asked by Ben McKenzie instead of just saying that Bitcoin's bad when you don't even understand it? And when you bought Bitcoin and actually got burned, that's not anyone's fault but yours. Even Joe Kernan said that. He bought Bitcoin at 4K, sold at 50 because he did his research on the halving. And he had a better experience. So it seems like someone is just hurt. And I feel bad for Ben McKenzie because he's saying all of these things. And then people are going to look back when maybe Bitcoin is at a new all-time high and say, why did Ben McKenzie lead me in the wrong direction? Why did Ben McKenzie tell me that Bitcoin and crypto was a Ponzi scheme when now Bitcoin is taking over the whole world and everyone's using Bitcoin? And now every institution is going to integrate Bitcoin and crypto and blockchain into their infrastructure. Whether that's accepting Bitcoin, whether that's crypto payments, whether that's blockchain representing deals, representing real estate deeds. What is Ben McKenzie going to say then? What is he going to say when maybe someone like RFK comes into office and says, we're going to have a Bitcoin-backed dollar? Is Ben McKenzie still going to write a book and tell you that that's not how it works? Is Ben McKenzie going to tell you, oh no, self-custody? Well, That's not how it works. Seems like someone just doesn't understand crypto. And it's sad that, like, he gets this huge platform, but there's nobody on these panels there to refute that. Why isn't there someone from the crypto community on these panels while he's speaking to say, hey, maybe that's not how it works? Although, CNBC did really good. Joe Kernan was great. And even Andrew Sorkin, you know, you could have your opinions on him, but he did pretty all right with that. That was just mind-blowing to me. Absolutely mind-blowing that someone could talk like that, say false information, and just, whoa. Wow. I just freaking lost it. I just lost my noodles.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Actually, I don't know if I should be sorry at this point. I don't know. I did comment on Ben McKenzie's Twitter, and I did say I would like to have a conversation with him. No negativity, just hear why he thinks the way he does. But he did not answer me. And if you guys do see my comment, then you should go annoy Ben McKenzie to come on the Misting Crypto Show to have a conversation.
Ben gets no raisins. None. Not raisin worthy.
No. Thank you for the 5. No raisins for Ben McKenzie. Absolutely not. No way. No way. Ben McKenzie was something. Ben McKenzie was something. And you know what? I think I got extra spicy because I'm standing up today. I feel like free range. Free range. Free range. Hi, Fweddy. Sheesh, man. All right, we're moving on. And we're going to talk about RFK because I brought him up already. Oh, my sheesh. I brought up RFK already. Let's talk about him. Let's have a conversation here. We got RFK Jr. RFK Jr. I believe it was his uncle. That was JFK. In an interview yesterday with The Street, there was a very interesting, or Bitcoin Magazine, I think it was their event, actually. But RFK was speaking yesterday. He did an interview, and he was talking about his bold plan to back the dollar with Bitcoin and end Bitcoin capital gains tax. Very much something that a lot of people are looking for here, essentially because Bitcoin is just currency. It is also property. It's also an appreciative asset. There's a lot of things that Bitcoin is encapsulated in. You can't just put it in one category, commodity, security. It's something new. And I think the same for all of the crypto industry, to be honest. RFK has his own opinions on what we should do with Bitcoin by backing the dollar with Bitcoin. But he was also talking about something in this interview that I really wanted to show you just because he was talking about JFK and how he wanted to help the fiat system and that JFK felt that fiat wouldn't survive on its own. So I wanted you guys to hear about that because I thought that was very interesting. I thought it was very interesting. I want to hear your thoughts on it in the chat. Please, let's make sure we get 100 likes and 100 live viewers. Also, yeah, make sure you guys check out. Okay, cool. Yeah, make sure you guys smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. Let's get 100 likes and 100 live viewers. All right, let's do it.
And welcome to all the people who have joined this from the Bitcoin community who have joined this this Zoom call. I want to at Bitcoin 2023. I mentioned a number of commitments that I was making to the Bitcoin community. My uncle, President Kennedy, when he was in office, understood the importance of hard currency and the important and the dangers of having pure fiat currency with no other option. He created silver certificates. He created gold certificates. They were after his death. Those were discontinued. But he understood the relationship between fiat currency and war, fiat currency, and environmental, large-scale, very, very destructive environmental projects, and also these giant aggregations of wealth and the unbalance, the disparities in wealth that are ultimately the ultimate yield of every fiat currency. And
Right now, he's talking about the displacement of wealth. So JFK was talking about the displacement of wealth, how he knew back then that fiat currency was not going to last and that it would oppress the smaller people and not let people prosper because only the 1% gets a benefit. Sounds like the opposite of what Ben McKenzie was saying, that he's saying only the 1% benefits from Bitcoin and crypto and the 99% lose. It's quite the opposite. And JFK saw that, which is why he wanted to do something here.
then also the threat to America from the inflation and ultimately the destruction of the dollar as the global currency. And Bitcoin is part of the basket of hard currencies that I think that the Kennedy administration is going to encourage the proliferation of and the propagation of. And I mentioned many reforms that I'm committed to in my Bitcoin 2023 speech, including self-custody. Your wallet should be your own. The capacity of people to run, of American citizens, others to run Bitcoin, or to run nodes inside their own homes. The policy of industry neutral regulation of energy, and my administration's mission of making America the global hub of cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin, as a means of incentivizing greater investment in green and energy and renewable energy production and attracting engineering investment and innovation to our country.
Important thing to note here. He said your wallet should be your wallet. He said Bitcoin self-custody is something that's so important. On top of mining and running nodes in your house, he's saying not only should you own Bitcoin, take self-custody of the Bitcoin, but also help secure the Bitcoin network in America. My mining nerds, you better be loving this right now. Wow, my mining nerds, better let me know how you feel about it.
I will clarify some kind of sensible, and I need to think more about this and meet with many of you, but some kind of sensible jurisdiction and governance that recognize that Bitcoin is not a security and should not be regulated as one. And then also to put an end to the current policies of the Biden administration that are embodied by Choke Point 2.0 to punish banks for dealing in Bitcoin, and also to make strong barriers against the issuance of central bank digital currencies.
Let's go.
I want to talk today about two additional reforms that we've given a lot of thought to and are going to be part of our package. Like Singapore, Germany, Switzerland, Puerto Rico, and Portugal, the Kennedy administration will exempt the conversion of Bitcoin to the US dollar from capital gains taxes. And there are downsides to this policy that we have considered carefully, including, and I want to be explicit about this, that this kind of policy will do something that is inconsistent with many of the other policy objectives of my administration, which will give a windfall to some of the investors or the early investors in Bitcoin, many of you whom have a great deal of money and don't need a windfall. But the benefits of this policy, I think, are so great to our country that they dwarf the disadvantages of that outcome.
He wants to cut the capital gains tax on Bitcoin and converting it to the US dollar, which means maybe, wow, we'll actually be able to legally use Bitcoin as currency. Oh my gosh, wow. brain explosion. Let's get 100 likes, guys. Stop messing around.
The benefits include facilitating innovation and spurring investment, ensuring citizen privacy, incentivizing ventures to grow their business and tech jobs in the United States rather than in Singapore, Switzerland, Germany, and to make non-taxable, one of is that non-taxable events are unreportable. And that means it will be more difficult for governments to weaponize currency against free speech, which, as many of you know, is one of my principal objectives, and other civil liberties, as occurred in Canada during under the Trudeau government during the COVID administration. The very controversial policy of exempting e-commerce from taxes. And, people said, well, that's going to benefit certain wealthy people and certain classes of individuals.
1 second, guys.
Now, like Amazon industry and Silicon Valley is largely a result of that policy. So that policy stayed in place for 10 years. And as I said, it was very controversial in the beginning. But the outcome of that policy was really important, and this is almost exempting Bitcoin from exchange taxes. Is almost a perfect analogy for that, and the administration will begin to back. Secondly, the Kennedy administration will begin to back the U.S. dollar with real finite assets.
Thank you so much, Mr. Strap. Guys, get ready for this, please. I'm so excited for this one thing to be said. Go on. Go RFK.
United States. Secondly, the Kennedy administration will begin to back the U.S. dollar with real finite assets, such as gold, silver, platinum, and Bitcoin, which is the world's hardest liquid asset.
Two major things. Major. One, no capital gains tax on Bitcoin, and selling your Bitcoin and transferring it from Bitcoin to the US dollar. That's going to spur a lot of growth. And number two, backing the dollar with something that's actually real instead of the imagination of the central banks. If you look back at the economic report of the president from this year, what is money? Money is issued by a sovereign country, and that money is valued and backed by the central bank. What value does the central bank have? We have no value to our money. It's just, as Ben McKenzie says, a story that will last as long as people believe in it. This is a huge turning point. And now that RFK is saying things like this, you think other candidates are going to follow? Absolutely. He said, not only does he want to stop capital gains tax on Bitcoin, not only does he want to back the dollar with Bitcoin, but he also wants to promote self-custody. Promote you being your own bank. And on top of that, running nodes in your home and Bitcoin mining, which is helping secure the network. RFK is making moves. Do you guys support RFK Jr. and his initiative for Bitcoin, for the US dollar? Put a yes or no in the chat. Let me know what you think. Sheesh.
Oh my God!
Welcome to the stream, everyone. If you're here, say hello to me. It's nice to see everyone. Let me see who's in the chat right now. Thank you to everyone that's contributed so far. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. We have 14 more likes. We got Creighton, Daddio, Dave P. Nice to see you. Financial Failure, Fred, Jack, Jag, Cryptos for Liberty, Mark Lane, Mr. Strap. Thank you again. No G, Patrick Murphy. Stacy, True, nice to see all of y'all. And AC Hook, nice to see all of y'all. Crypto Experiences, Sin, hello. All right. Am I tired of standing up? No, I feel free. Right, T-Bone? I feel free. Let's go. And let's also go because more institutions are running into this space. All these institutions are like, hey guys, I'm here. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about crypto. All of a sudden, we love it. Well, France's third largest bank, Societe Generale, becomes the first to have a French crypto license. This is big news because, of course, institutions are flowing into this space like no other. And now they want to get into buying, selling, and custodying digital assets, which we know you have to be your own bank. Let's check in. Societe Generale, GLE's current crypto division, SG Forge, has become the first company to receive a license to offer crypto services in France from the country's financial regulator. SG Forge is licensed to provide buying, selling, exchanging, and custody of digital assets as of July 18th. While dozens of crypto firms, including the world's largest crypto exchange Binance, are registered with the AMF, the crypto division of France's third largest bank by market cap is the first to receive a license. Registration is necessary for firms to provide crypto custody, exchange, or trading services in France. Licensing requires the firm to be established in France and for to comply with certain requirements in terms of organization, financial resources, and business conduct, according to the AMF. Therefore, licensing should demonstrate a greater deal of compliance with regulatory requirements than does registration. With the approval, the unit confirms its pioneering role in the crypto assets ecosystem. SG Forge CEO Jean-Marc Stanger wrote in a statement, citing that it's an important step for the Ethereum-based convertible stablecoin, the USD. Would you look at that, guys? The third largest bank in France is now looking to buy, sell, exchange, and custody your digital assets. But Bitcoin is so bad. Oh my gosh. It's only bad when they say it is. It's only when it fits their narrative. Because France, they're not the only ones that want to custody your assets. We were even talking about it yesterday, which is so ironic that we were talking about it yesterday. The Nasdaq, we were looking at yesterday how the Nasdaq has had plans to enable buying, selling, and custodying your crypto assets on their new platform. And it was due for Q2 of 2023. As you guys could tell, we're a little over halfway through the new year. So we have not heard sheesh about it until today. Breaking news. Oh, I need a breaking news like boom, 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 boom sound. Yo, if Emma's watching this, Emma, please write that down for me, man. Or someone DM me after and remind me in my Telegram. Nasdaq halts plans for crypto custody service due to U.S. regulatory conditions. Nasdaq is dropping its plans for a crypto custody service, which was all slated to go live in the second quarter of this year, CEO Adena Friedman said in an earnings call on Wednesday. In March, the operator of the Nasdaq Stock Exchange had said that it was putting together the infrastructure and regulatory approval needed for a crypto custody service. The firm had applied to the NYDFS for a limited purpose trust company, which would oversee the custody business. Nasdaq's move is a blow to the institutional adoption of crypto, where regulators appear to be targeting firms and related services. I'm telling you right now, it's not a blow to the community. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world, but it is something that is going to happen. And things like this, they're like, oh, crypto custody services are going to happen. Oh, wait, they're not happening. And then it happens. And then it just happens out of nowhere. So I will watch out for the Nasdaq and their plans for their crypto custody services, because you bet your shizzle, you bet your Bitcoin that they are going to come back. Absolutely going to come back. Guys, let's get 100 likes and 100 live viewers. We got 91 likes, 91 viewers. Let's get it. Let's get it. Amid all the regulatory uncertainty, the Nasdaq dropping their plans for their crypto custody services. Well, now there are deadlines. There's scrutiny for the SEC. They got the U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs approvals that have to come into sight, because now we have 6 applications, 6 spot Bitcoin ETFs that have to be approved, including BlackRock, Valkyrie, Bitwise, ARK, Fidelity. The list goes on and on and on. We're going to see what is going to happen. Deadlines were supposed to be this week, but initially the set of deadlines was 45 days, but can be extended to 240 days. So it could be almost a year until we hear back about the approval or rejection of spot Bitcoin ETFs, again from Invesco, VanEck, WisdomTree, Fidelity, BlackRock, etc., etc. Is it someone's birthday in the chat? Oh, Chris, happy birthday. Everyone, say happy birthday to Chris. Thank you so much, friend, for coming and spending your birthday with us. Now, we do have some news on. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. You guys, do you think? Oh shoot! Do you guys think the ordinal craze is over? Bitcoin ordinals, are they dead? Are Bitcoin ordinals dead? Well, OKX seems to think that they're alive, that they're going. Which I don't think ordinals are going to, like, disappear, but OKX is taking an initiative and adding staking-like systems for Bitcoin and BRC20 tokens, and they do have ordinals on their platform as well, which I think is awesome. Now, they have a staking-like system, like I said, for Bitcoin and BRC20 tokens. Crypto exchange OKX announced its wallet and will provide staking-like functions for Bitcoin and native Bitcoin tokens. Anyone who locks up their BRC20 tokens using this process will receive BRC20S tokens as a reward. The BRC20S standard is OKX's extension to the current standard. Quote, we have heard from OKX wallet users that they want more opportunities to participate in the ecosystem, the company's chief innovation officer, Jason Lau, said in a statement. DeFi developers and projects will be able to use the BRC20S protocol to create staking pools and then distribute BRC20S tokens to holders of Bitcoin and BRC20 tokens. The company will announce soon and unveil a marketplace for selling these tokens. And there you go. And there you go. And there you go. You gotta pamp it up. Don't you know? Pamp it up for Chris's birthday. You got to pump it up. Because it's Chris's birthday. Woo! Happy birthday, man. I love that you're spending your birthday with us. I really do appreciate that. Super dope. Super dope. We got Red Panda Mining in there. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Wow, this was a great show. Ron, everyone, thank you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We have 2 more likes until we reach 100. Guys, we need 100 likes right this second. Right this second. Because
a potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
I love the potato flying around our room. I love it. Smash the likes, guys. Yay, we're over 100 likes. Let's go. I'm so excited. I could just explode. FBI, open up! Okay. I think someone's at my door. So I think I have to go, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. This was an amazing show. I'm very excited to be here with you guys. You guys know I love doing what I do every single day, but it seems like someone is at the door. I think they're literally about to knock again.
FBI, open up!
Oh, shoot. It's the FBI. Did you guys think that was a real sound? Just joking around. Oh, just joking. So guys, again, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys got tricked by that last sound. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Again, if you haven't yet, smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. And of course, you have to stay zesty. You have to stay zesty. Again, thank you guys so much. I see a super chat is just coming in, so I'm gonna let that play for a second. Oh, 2 super chats.
Have a zesty day.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Another.
Okay, we need to talk. You can't just say 100 likes every day. You gotta keep moving it up. 125 likes tomorrow.
All right, you said 125 likes tomorrow. Will do. We're going to pamp it up. Thank you so much, Creighton. Thank you, AC Hook. Thank you to everyone that contributed, whether it was a like, comment, subscribe, super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. I do got to run. Have a great day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.
Hucksters.
Oh, Gary, stop it.